We are YSTV and we're here at Summer Ball 2024.
Hello, my name is Jordan. I am here with Queens, made up of...
Hi, Yorkshire Student TV! Yeah! I am the gender bender splendor with a moustache babe.
Of course.
Zizi Van Carty, yay! And I'm going to pass the mic to my less gorgeous sister.
I'm the classy one of the group, so I'm Dior Monte.
Hello. My name is Bella Dubol, thank you.
I am... me bringing it in. I am Miss Candy Caned. That's it.
Hi, I'm the self-proclaimed badass supermodel of the group, Billie Eyelash.
Right, of course. Lovely to meet you all.
Lovely to meet you too.
Thank you so much for having us.
Hi,
The
hi,
longest
hi,
introduction.
hi. You, I think, are going to be my last interview of the evening, which I think makes you the most important, surely.
Save the best till last.
Yeah, that's what they say. They were thinking of this moment when they said it, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
It ain't over
So-
till the fat lady sings.
And I'm ready!
She said yes and!
No, speaking of which, you as drag queens, your drag is an art form, and you guys are different in that you don't lip sync.
No.
Now with RuPaul's Drag Race and other,
What?
You're right. I'll explain it afterwards. Other important pieces of media that showcase drag culture. Lip syncing has become incredibly popular, but there's more to drag than that. And what is it like as 5 singers getting to showcase your talent on the stage every day for the rest of your lives, I guess?
If I may can I take the floor?
Yeah, please do.
I think what makes us, the thing we had to have, not fight about and stuff, but make it very aware that we have a very lane of our own, and we tend to stick with that, what we do. And it's also incredible being in a group with, as you said, incredible singers, so that we get to showcase each other. And instead of feeling like either the stereotypical or going so much round in a circle, makes no sense. We do our own thing. We genuinely feel like pop stars, and it's what you think of when you watch the Spice Girls, when you watch Girls Aloud, when us gay little boys and theys all in our dressing rooms, in our bedrooms, and putting a tea towel on their head, holding it like this and swinging it.
Yeah.
I think swinging off of Bella, actually, it's just swinging off of her like a wrecking ball, my love. It's actually just being able to represent as well, as a queer person, and for all of us, the representation and being able to show that there are no limits in terms of we are performers first and foremost, but also the fact that we are able to represent something that's so huge in queer culture is incredible to be a part of. For me, myself, especially, and surely all the other girls as well, it's just showing that you can be whoever you want to be, and we don't give a bleep what anyone says about it.
Yeah.
And that's so important,
That's incredibly
especially
real.
now. So
Yeah, no, I'm very much with you. Thank you. That was a very nice answer. But yeah, I was gonna ask a follow-up question. Drag is, it's this really massive art form. It's this thing that has been around for the last 50, 60 years? Old as all hell. Before that, right?
Like
Oh
Shakespeare.
my gosh, okay, see, I know about Paris is Burning, that sort of stuff, but educate me now.
Comes from Shakespearean times, so it was actually drag stood for dress resembling a girl, because back in Shakespearean times you couldn't have women in plays, so in order to act out the scenes they would have men dress up as women.
And that was actually my first drag job. Yes,
Sorry, I didn't realize you were in presence of royalty.
I know I look quite young, but
at the
yes.
Globe, mate.
At the Globe, I was there. Please, back to you, Jordan, please.
Not a day over 121, that's how I describe you.
21 and a half.
Right, okay, so a more fun question than, the history of drag. What is your favourite number to perform as a group and individually, please? I feel like I have an idea of what your answer's going to be.
Oh,
judging
go on
by
then.
The moustache.
Oh, really?
Something Queen related, I would
Queen!
assume. Yeah.
Yes, well, we're actually doing a new show, which will
Queen.
be going on tour in autumn.
Oh my God, that's exciting.
this year, which we will be. It's going to be called Queen's Drag Me to the Disco, and we've got a whole new set list. Because how long have we been doing this set list for? A few years now. 4 years.
4 years nearly.
Yeah, so we're going to be, we actually just did York Theatre Royal this spring, just been, and we're going to be a brand new show, and I'm hoping that there's going to be some Queen-related content in there, because we don't actually sing any Queen yet. But we do often get people who think we're a Queen tribute act! And just because I have a mustache, I'm not Freddie Mercury. He's dead.
No, I'm seeing resemblance. No, but I get it. I was looking at your website, and that is like the #1 thing that is on there, is that, yeah, we are yeah, sure, whatever you want.
Whatever you want us to be. Yeah, I think for me, I love the opening, just because we come out and we give you a vocal and we sing Queen of the Night in the show that we're about to finish. And my favourite number to sing personally is Never Enough from The Greatest Show.
It's because it's her solo.
It's my solo.
Yeah.
I sing Never Enough.
I personally find it such a snooze fest.
I think she sounds like a bleeping angel.
Thank you, darling.
She does. It's very good.
My goodness. Never Enough is quite the vocal showcase.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to pop by later. Come see.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Sorry, may I interject? Because funny you should say pop by if we're coming near you soon, because I just happen to have some dates which I no longer see on my phone that isn't being passed to me under the table. Wow. We're coming to Harrogate Theatre on the 20th of October 2024. And then guess what? We're coming to Billingham at the Forum Theatre on the 19th of September. Tickets can be... Jordan, excuse me. Tickets can be found at www.queenstheshow.com. That's Queens with a Z. Back to you, Jordan, please.
Wow, fantastic work from you there. I mean, you're a pro, obviously. You were telling me your favourite songs to sing.
I sure was. Thank you. Mine is the opening because mine is the opening because I think it's Whitney's classic, and also it's where I get to scream the house down. Boots, yes or come, Mama. Thank you so much. Candy.
I don't know if I have like an all-time favourite in the show. I know that's a real cop-out, right? But actually, every song in the show is a banger. I agree. No, but and I'm not just saying that for people to come and see it, but genuinely, every show is a banger, and everybody wants to be up. And actually, we've had to try and like tailor the show to like get people to sit down and get up at the end. Otherwise, they're exhausted.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Honestly,
That makes sense.
but seriously, if you get a chance, my loves, please do come. It's fantastic. No, but seriously, and yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much.
God, it's been that long, I've forgotten the question.
Your favourite songs to sing?
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. No, in the show, mine is True Colours, because I am exhausting. Trust me, Jesus. Don't touch me. Mine is True Colours because it's the first moment I'd say that we get to have a really sincere moment and kind of remind people that, like, despite our show being a massive party, which is what we want people to enjoy themselves, of course, and like forget their troubles and let their inhibitions go, but there is like an underlying message of like love is love and life's too short to not think that, in my opinion. So
I think a very good answer from you, Billie Eilish. But what I was going to jump off of from that is that there is a little bit of conversation happening right now about this idea that like drag artists are performers first and foremost, and a lot of you guys work your way up from the bottom, you know, doing all those shows that like are rough and dead end theatres and all this sort of stuff to make it big. How do you feel as you guys have grown as artists, as performers, that has impacted the way that you've related to why you do this? I was quite pleased with that, I can't lie. So we all just take a minute and sit in that one?
I think, like, as performers, you need a lot of resilience, and also as queer people, you need a lot of resilience. And I think we have all come to a place now where we're very confident in ourselves and how we represent ourselves both in and out of drag. And I think a lot of that has come from performance and auditions and rejection, but also that in life. And I think we're all at a stage now where we're very self-confident. We believe in the message of the show. We believe in ourselves as queer performers, and that comes out in the show. That'd be my answer.
Oh, well, I can't wait to come and watch.
Yes, it's very
I'm excited
fun.
now.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to ask you about your influences. It's a little bit easier with acts like you guys because you do covers and not like original stuff. Unless I'm wrong, please correct me.
It all covers.
I did think so. I did my
For now.
research, but like we'll see. So yeah, it's a little bit easier with you guys to ask about your musical influences. But who do you feel like is your number one personal artist that like they're the reason why you wake up every morning? Because I mean, I know I have mine and I don't want to answer.
I'm gonna kick this off. Yes. My singing's been my thing my entire life, and the great thing about Queens is that anytime you have an idea, we all kind of throw our ideas into a pot and it's like a mix and everyone listens and stuff. It's great. And mine is Celine Dion through and through.
Wow.
Purely taking off, not just because she's a star all around, it's the professionalism that she has, walking from the way she conducts her show to how she looks after her instrument. From the minute she leaves the house and gets into the car, she talks about when they built Caesar's Palace for her, they said, do you require anything? And she went, I'm in the desert, the air is dry, I need humidity. And that's all she asked for, and that's how she had a longevity and how she was probably one of the greatest voices in the world. And then how she carried herself, and that's kind of how I carried her into Bella today, so say, to how she stands, her presence, and to the powerhouse vocals that she has. And she's been a massive inspiration since I started.
So modest.
Do you like her as well, though? Because I'm just joking. And she's literally Jesus Christ herself.
She's done about 10 million impressions.
No, I love that. Go on, girls. No,
Beautiful.
They do this to me every day.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Opposite, actually. Thank you. If you could hold it.
Oh,
thank
you hate Celine Dion? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah,
You heard it here first. She hates her.
Straight off the bat, man. No, actually, I'm a big fan of like cheesy pop.
Oh, okay.
So a huge group for me was Steps as a child, actually,
okay.
and they meant everything to me, the world. And before I even knew who I was as a person, they sort of like molded me, and I was like, looking back now, I'm thinking, yeah, they've paved the way. So in terms of like, yeah, okay, they may not be the most incredible vocalists, but to me, they're iconic, which is sort of, yeah, how I've always wanted to be in that sort of pop star world, you know? So, yeah, that's my answer. I haven't got such an in-depth, you know, they built a palace for them. But they have got a new musical coming out, though, my loves. Yeah.
Claire also opened for Celine Dion. Thank you so much.
And she does a lot of Pride, so we love you,
Down the
Claire.
road. Yeah, mine, I mean, I've had a lot. I think as queer people, we love praising a diva. I've had Cheryl Cole in the mix, Pink, but my original, like, I love her so much, and I think Billie Eilish will probably agree because we bond over this quite a lot, is Madonna.
Okay, yeah.
Growing up, like, you know, in my bedroom, watching on YouTube, Truth or Dare, the documentary from 1991, and she was so unapologetically supportive of the queer community, especially with, like, obviously the 80s, 90s HIV/AIDS crisis, and she just never really cared about anybody's opinion of her. Her, like what you were talking about, resilience, groundbreaking. I bloody love her, and I don't care what she's done to her face, but I bloody love her still.
Great gowns, beautiful gowns.
Your beautiful gowns.
Go on. Who else is next?
I do love Adele. Like, just she's like my current. I am an Adele gay. However, I think like as a singer, I am very much like. I'm quite old school, like I love jazz. So like I was always like Peggy Lee, like Ella Fitzgerald, Judy Garland.
Whenever we get ready, she's got like lift music jazz playing. So the other day we were getting ready, she went out for an hour and all we could hear was lift music. I was like, girls, what's
It's not
this
lift
lift
music,
music?
it's jazz. But I just love that, and like also like the TV shows of that time, that kind of like Judy Garland show, that kind of intimate vocal with just the audience. That I love that kind of performance.
you're an old soul.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah. I did turn 30 today, so maybe
Oh
I
my
am.
God, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday!
I'm going through it. Oh yeah, well, we're past midnight actually, so
never
move
mind
on.
then.
Go.
Like Zizi said, mine is definitely Madonna. I think she's the definition of a badass bitch. And I don't think we'd have half of the modern day divas we do today if it wasn't for her paving the way. So Queen Madge.
Yes.
Honestly, fair enough. I'm sort of with you with that. I'm not being interviewed, but if I had to pick someone,
Yes, Jordan, what would you?
Who's yours?
I would say Beyonce for like
Yeah.
obvious
Who?
reasons.
Oh,
Yeah. You don't know her?
No.
You don't know her?
Imagine.
I stuck my heart rate
Beyonce's
just went
Yeah.
through the roof.
Yeah,
Even
no.
though you were
I feel
kidding,
like-
I was like,
Oh God.
I feel like Beyonce's a given, though. No.
Yeah,
If you don't like Beyonce, I don't trust you.
yeah, right.
Like,
right,
that's true.
right.
I believe that.
I'm with you. Okay. I fully have forgotten that this is an interview. I've just started having a conversation. So, it has been lovely speaking to you. You guys have your tour dates coming up this October and September in Harrogate and
Billingham, not Billingham.
Check
quite
the
far.
website.
Yeah, obviously, check the website. Buy tickets. They seem like they're going to be. I'm excited. You know, I really want to come and watch.
Please
so
do.
Maybe I will. It's like 4 days before my birthday too. So.
Oh, I love that.
There you go,
Send us
my
a message,
love.
my love. Send
I'll
us a
try to find
message.
you. I'll let you know, and you'll have remembered me from this 10
We
minutes.
actually will. We actually will.
Yeah. The one who made my
That's
second
Jordan.
I see him now.
Jordan likes Beyonce.
Do you like Beyonce? Wow, we're like best friends.
Best friends.
Right, yes, sorry, I'm supposed to be closing this out. Thank you for speaking with me. You guys have to go and get ready to go.
We do. We're on it too.
We've not got our costumes or our
No,
makeup
no,
done
we
yet or
haven't.
anything.
Guys, you look so
Yay.
lovely.
See my
Natural.
comfortables.
Oh, natural.
You look
You
so
look so lovely.
lovely.
Got lovely dimples, by the way.
You do.
Do you guys mind clearing out? We have some
Thank you.
things to get down to.
You couldn't afford me.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been Jordan from YSTV with Queens, I
YSTV.
think. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Queens with a Z. Z.